God is great, he's in the house. Bernie H, hi Donald and everybody. Cops is here. Hey everyone. Dragon fan Tim. Uh, you're on time today. Pretty close. Pretty close. Would have been a few minutes earlier. We had to go to the store real quick. So as soon as I got back, I was like, can't even eat lunch. Gotta get up here and do my show. So I am here, Biggie Herd 35, Pennsylvania, sports, history, and more's in the house. Alright, let me get up here real quick. Let me get this activated so I can see my times. 2:08, 2:09. Alright, so we got another minute to go. Bernie, crossover, dragon fan, Biggie Hurt, God is great is greeting you all. Appreciate that. So we had 2:08, 2:09. The first 2:10 will end the early bird entries. And Dragon Fan Tim plopped in the first one at hello guys, 2:10 p.m. So 2:08, 2:09 was the 2 minutes. The first one in 2:10 just to make sure we get a full 2 minutes in there. That's what takes place. So we've got them. So let me do a refresh here. And then I will go through and I made things smarter now. I've got my list of the most popular people that are the early birds, and I'll just give you kind of like ticking you off every time you get an entry, and then when I get all those input into the computer, then I'll go to the next section until I have to rewrite it. And when I do have to rewrite it, I'll probably keep this as a baseline and go from there. But Throwback Thursday today, we're going to start with, right after we get the trivia entries counted up, the Tops Attack card game, Battle of the Ages 10. I acquired this. Matter of fact, it came in with a shipment that my Facebook following sent me, and they said, enjoy the free item that we got in this order. And I was like, okay. I did look it up a little bit. It should be interesting, but I could find packs of cards and things like that, but I could not find, I could find a 10 out there, but I figured this is a freebie, we'll see it, and it's 2010, as you can see here, 2010, so it qualifies as a Throwback Thursday. Let me go back to the top here, and we've got, what do we got in here? Is God is great, and I put everybody alphabetically, so I'll just do a tick mark, and when you get 5, I do the line through, kind of like I got taught in school when I was young. Bernie H is next on the list. He's got 2. Alright, Cops has got 2. All I got to do is give you your tick marks now. Dragon Fan Tim has got 2. So we'll see how many we've got here. God is great. Already have him. Biggie Hurt. Actually, I didn't get you in here because you weren't on the old list I had. Big E goes above Big Ray anyway. Big E Hurt. Okay. So Big E is right here. Next, who do we got? God is great. Dragon Fan. And that was it. Bernie H. Bernie H was already in there earlier. Hey, God is great. We got Biggie, Bernie H, Cops, Lockin' 99. Lockin', you missed the early bird special. Hey Lockin', hey Bernie, it's a card game for kids. That's okay. We're just going to open it up and see. Yeah, it does say on here, I think, an age group, and it says, I think, yeah, ages 6 and up. So we qualify because we're older than 6. So we qualify for, it's eligible for anybody 6 and over. So we qualify. Firestarter Breaks is in the house. Good evening, all. We're doing good. All right, we've got a bunch of people in here. We've got 9 viewers, but only 4 thumbs up. Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. Don't forget those thummies up. If we get to 20, we'll open up a Top Stadium Club blaster box today. All right, we'll order up one of those. So I believe the early birds. I don't know, Donald. You act like you're 5 some days. Not me. Not me. I don't act like I'm 5, do I? So we got God is Great, Bernie, Cops, Dragon Fan, and Big E. God is Great, Dragon Fan, Dragon Fan. Got the early birds, and everybody else is just here for the fun. And or if you're here at the end of the screen. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 more entries onto the wheel. So with those 10, let me give you an update on how many entries we have. We now have 675 entries. So we now have 13 prizes on the wheel. And we're getting close to the 700 mark, which will give us 14. We need 25 more entries later. Again, don't forget, if you become a Patreon on my channel, you get monthly entries free included with your Patreon package. If you super chat, if you throw in a super chat, the dollar level of the super chat gives you that many entries, kind of like a lottery. If you give me a $10 super chat, you get 10 entries. And that's how we'll do that. All right. And I will give a shameless plug because I forgot to do it, I think, earlier this week. I was going to. For my new Patreon, I got to make a sign so I can put it up here and just leave it for advertising and then take it off when we start going through different things. But the 2023 new Patreon tiers are, there for $10.99, there's a Carefield repack. For $14.99, there's a blaster box repack. And then for $24.99, there is a mega box repack. And since it was requested by somebody in the channel earlier, they said, why don't you do a monster box? So now I've got a monster box tier for $49.99 a month. Okay, the monster box tier contains a mega box, a blaster box, and a Carefield box. Okay, so I'll explain how these work. They're team-oriented products for these tiers. I still have my Hall of Fame tiers in my Patreon. It's just I've added these new tiers. So of course a Carefield is $10.99. You get an unopened wax pack, and then you get the rest of the box filled with your favorite team. You go to my community tab on my homepage and you'll see where I've got the information for the Carefield, the blaster box, the mega box, and the monster box. But for a blaster box, you'll get 3 unopened packs of cards, and then you'll get the rest of the box filled to the gills with your favorite team. And I'll explain how that works in a minute. For a mega box, which is the biggest biggest single box that I pack. Okay, that will contain 5 packs of baseball cards, unopened baseball card packs. And then the rest of the box will be filled with your favorite PC team. Then for the monster box, it contains 1 box of each. So it contains a mega box, a blaster box, and a Carefield, which is a Fairfield box, or something in close proximity to a Carefield box. Okay, you're guaranteed a hit in every box of my repacks. Okay, what you do is you go to my Patreon, you choose the tier that you want, and then you send me a message so I know what team. It's first come, first serve. So right now there's 4 teams that have been claimed on my Patreon so far. So there's 26 teams left. 26 teams left for 2023. And that'll mean each and every month this year, well, depending on when you join, for each month. So if you join today, you don't actually pay until the 1st of March. When I receive the payment on the 1st of March, then I'll ship your box out, your Patreon box. Okay? So if there's any other questions, feel free to ask me in the chat. But that's my plug until I make up a nicer sign that's readable from the board, from the counter down here. So Big Ray's Bowl Cards is in the house. How you doing there, Big Ray? Hello all. Don, John, Larkin, Titus, Tim, Biggie, Chuck, Bernie, Crossover. Fist bumps for all of us. Okay? But that's where we stand right now. 675 entries for the month of February. Right? Just want to do something quick here just to check something out. Boom. Okay. So I think maybe I know what I did the other day. So Throwback Thursday. Is everybody ready? Hopefully everybody is ready. Again, we're going to do this first. Then we'll do the trivia. Then I'll give you a heads up on what our Hall of Fame Friday is going to be tomorrow. And then, if we get 20 thumbs up, we're at 11. So 9 more thumbs up before we finish the stream. So we're going to open up this for our Throwback Thursday, which should be fun. I'm thinking it will be fun. Alright. So we've got 10 viewers. My little symbol in my tip jar. My tip jar is looking pretty empty this month. But that's okay. A tip jar is nothing but love from somebody that likes your content. So without further ado, I'm going to get into this. I know we're only going to have 34 cards here. I'm hoping I can get a Ken Griffey Jr. And I'm sure we'll get some Hall of Famers for sure in here. So, at the time this box was created, I don't believe, no, matter of fact, it was 2016 that Griffey made it in the Hall of Fame. 2016, class of 2016. So, we're going to break open the plastic on this Topps tin here. I guess the first year they did this was 2009, and then I guess this was the second year, and I think, as far as I could tell, they only did this for 2 years. I guess it didn't go over as well as they thought. Unless somebody else has some different intel on this. I guess there's like I think it says on here, don't it? Maybe not. I think I've seen it on the, yeah, I think it's on the trading card database, from what I remember. And I'm pretty sure it's like, I can't remember how many cards are in this set for this card game. I don't even know how you play it, but the box and tin is pretty good. Because you got Nolan Ryan here. Who's this on this side? Does anybody know? It's a in the 2010 Topps Attack. There's 220 cards in the set. 220 cards in the set. Oh, is this the little game mat? There we go. We got Tim Lincoln right there on the front. Oh, okay. Outs, pitcher's bullpen. Oh, this is pretty cool. So this is the game mat, I guess, and it kind of like there we go. Kind of like opens up here, I guess, so you can play the game, right? Oh, this is like the poster on how to play the game, huh? Is that what this is? Step 1. Pick your players. You each need 13 cards for the game. 9 batters and 4 pitchers. When you've picked your team, it's time to battle. Step 2. Player 1 selects a pitcher and places the card face up in the pitching matchup. In the pitcher matchup space on the board. Player 2 selects a batter and places the card face down in the batter space. Matchup space. Step 3. Fastball. It says player 1 calls out a pitch. Player 2 turns over their batter. Now compare their ratings. If the batter's rating is equal or higher, he scores and goes to the run stack. If it's lower, he goes to the out stack. Pitcher versus batter. No, that's okay. I see what so they get a number on the bottom of their cards, and so the batter has to tie, or depending on what kind of pitch they send. Oh, okay, that sounds interesting. So player 1 calls out a pitch. Player 2 turns over their batter. Now compare their rating. So if the batter's rating is equal to or higher, he scores and goes to the run stack. If it's lower, he goes to the out stack. That's cool. Step 4. Repeat step 3 2 more times. Use a new pitcher and batter each time. Remember, you can only use each pitcher once per inning. After player 2 has been at bat 3 times, this side is retired. Now player 1 is the batter and player 2 is the pitcher. Battle it out 3 more times. This will complete the first inning. You've got 2 more to go. Step 5. Once all 9 batters have been used by both players, the game is over. Players compare the amount of cards in their runs pile. The player with the most runs wins. In case of a tie, players can go into extra innings. Each player selects 3 pitcher cards and 3 batter cards. Play a complete inning to break the tie. That's pretty cool. So then, just like I thought here. This would be the ball field here, I guess. You got outs, pitcher's bullpen, batters on deck, runs scored. I see. So that seems pretty interesting. This probably would be something fun for, like you said, a kid's game, right? Alright. We'll put this, keep this in the box, and then you get packs of cards here. What do you get? 2 packs of cards probably? Wow, they could have made this a little bit smaller of a tin. But I guess that way you can keep the boxes in here so when you play again, right? You don't have anything hidden. Oh, nope, nothing hidden underneath. Nothing there. And you do have an empty, a fake bottom down here. Definitely have lots of padding in the box for the product. You could throw this around, it would keep it nice and neat, that's for sure. So you put this in here. Then you would probably put this in here. Not sure if they still make the WWE version. Oh, really? Yeah, I noticed they had football, so they did have a. That would be like a cool game for kids to play. I think so, at least. But I just want to see who we get. Oh, we got a Mike Schmidt Hall of Famer card here. I think I've seen these before. I've seen these cards before. I just never knew that they were actually from a set. So, which one should I open first? I think these are the stars and these are the Hall of Famers where they battle it out against each other. But which should I open first? Mike Schmidt or Tin Lincecum? Always right. Always open the right. There we go. So this will be our throwback. We'll see what kind of Hall of Famers we can get out of these packs. I just want to see if this bottom one is just like an advertisement. Oh no, oh, that's a variation. Oh, that's right. I think there's 2 variations and they're probably all the same, huh? Yeah, the backs are all the same. So they didn't really number these cards, I guess. The backs are all the same, so I guess you don't have to worry about the backs, do you? It's just the front you need to worry about. What are we up? 11 thumbs up still. I hear yeah, we are doing good. I hear you, we are doing good. Are those really oh, are they thin stock? Yeah, they do feel. No, these aren't too thin a stock. It's like a regular trading card. Regular trading card, I think. But we got, so far, we've got one Hall of Famer here, Mike Schmidt. Which we knew that one. That one was right on the top, Schmidt. So, one Hall of Famer so far. Then we got Bob Gibson. Oh, I think this is probably how they break them up. This is Mike Schmidt, Hall of Famer. We got a Bob Gibson's a Hall of Famer. Yeah, pretty sure. They are pretty sharp, the way that the players are inlaid on top. And then, yep, looks like this is, so there's Ricky Henderson. Alright, let me scoot this in real quick. Ricky Henderson, Hall of Famer. There's a Cy Young card. There we go, Cy Young. Tom Seaver, Hall of Famer. Bo Jackson, Bo Knows, Kansas City Royals. Reggie Jackson. Well, Bo Jackson's kind of like a star player. He didn't make it in the Hall of Famer, but there's Reggie Jackson. Jackie Robinson, with the Dodgers. Ty Cobb with Detroit. Oh, there we go. There's my Mickey Mantle from my Mickey Mantle collection. That's pretty cool. There's my Cal Ripken Jr. for my Cal Ripken Jr. PC. There's my Nolan Ryan. There's a Nolan Ryan. Oh no, with all these, we're going to get a Griffey? We're going to get a Griffey? I hope so. Nolan Ryan with the Rangers. There's Stan the Man Musial. Stan the Man Musial. There's a Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth. Oh wait, yeah, Ken Griffey Jr.'s. He might be in that stack because he wasn't in the Hall of Fame yet during when this set was made. So Babe Ruth, outfielder for the Yankees. Then we've got Jim Palmer. Jim Palmer. Oh my word. We got two Cal Ripken. Oh, that's right. That's right, the variation card. Jim Palmer, pitcher. Then we got the legend Cal Ripken Jr. and Nolan Ryan, our two variation cards. Two variation cards per pack. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. See, we got a we did get a Cal Ripken Jr. in here, didn't we? Did we get a Nolan Ryan also? Oh, there's the Nolan Ryan base and the Cal Ripken base. Oh, they're photo variations too. They're photo variations. So that is awesome right there. Nolan Ryan. You can see you do get the photo variation. Same with the Cal Ripken Jr. You get the photo variation on the Cal Ripken Jr. So it's mainly like it says retired Battle of the Ages. Retired greats return to challenge today's stars. Oh, I don't know if anyone's had these graded or not. I'm trying to think if I remember when I was just kind of doing a little research on this to see what was on this outside of it being a 200 and what did I just say earlier? Sorry. 220 card set. It's a 220 card set. Yeah, and they're all no number cards. In case you're wondering, they're all no number cards. So coolness. We got Tim Lincecum with the Giants. We got Alex Rodriguez with the Yankees. We got Justin Verlander. He's still pitching these days. Wow, 2010. Yeah, Verlander's getting pretty close to maybe hanging up his hat here soon, I would think. Albert Pujols, still an active player with the Cardinals. I don't know who. I'm trying to think who he's with now. Ryan Howard with the Phillies. Ryan Howard with the Phillies. Prince Fielder with the Brew Crew. Prince Fielder. John Lester with the Red Sox. Evan Longoria with the Tampa Bay Rays. Boom! Ichiro. Hall of Famer. Soon to be. Not yet, but in my books, he's on my Hall of Fame radar. Zach Greinke with the Royals. Derek Jeter, Hall of Famer. He's in the Hall of Fame already. Manny Ramirez. Manny's being Manny still. Here he's with the Dodgers. Joe Mauer with the Twins. David Wright with the Mets. Right? I don't think. No, he's not in the Hall of Fame. All right. I think we got one more base here. CC Sabathia. CC Sabathia. Whoa, that's a young CC Sabathia there. He's getting older now. All right. Let's see who we got in the variation cards here. Got a Dodger, Manny Ramirez. Manny being Manny. Manny Ramirez with the Dodgers. No Ken Griffey Jr. And our last card, Joe Mauer. Joe Mauer. So these, okay, they put on their legend for their cards for Nolan Ryan and Cal Ripken Jr. And then Superstar, Joe Mauer and Manny Ramirez. So they kind of mixed it up a little bit there. But I got a Nolan Ryan and the variation, and a Cal Ripken and the variation. So let's see, that's a now Hall of Famer, and Ichiro now Hall of Famer. So they got to move into a different category now. Let's see here. Did we get the Joe Mauer? I think we got a Joe Mauer, didn't we? Here, I'm going to do it this way for now. Let's see, Manny Ramirez and Joe Mauer. Oh, there's the Joe Mauer base. And the Manny Ramirez base. Those are my dupes there. The duplicates. So they made them in the packs that way. That would be interesting to try and get some more packs of these. I think they sell individual packs. But you figure, so there's 34. So there's 17 cards in a pack. There's 15 base cards and 2 short print cards. Believes these are the short prints or variations that they did in the day. So close, just missing Griffey for your PCS. Yep, but at least I got the Cal Ripken Jr. I got an Ichiro. So the Hall of Fame, other Hall of Famers we got besides Ryan and Ripken: Ichiro, Derek Jeter, which is new since this set was produced, Jim Palmer, Babe Ruth, Stan Musial, Mickey Mantle, that'll go on my mantle PC, Ty Cobb, Jackie Robinson, Reggie Jackson, Tom Seaver, Cy Young, Ricky Henderson, Bob Gibson, and Mike Schmidt. So that leaves us outside of the duplicates. Those are Hall of Famers, so these 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Gives me 14 base cards. Not too bad. That was interesting. So 2010 Topps Attack card game. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that. So I mean, other than the 4 Hall of Famers and the 4 superstar, or 2 superstars, well, I guess that Players considered a superstar back in the day, but Manny Ramirez is still going strong, and he'll probably make it into the Hall of Fame, I'm guessing. Joe Mauer, I don't know enough about Joe Mauer to know if he'd make it in or not. Let me just check real quick here. I don't know for sure on that one. 2010 Topps. TTAX. Oh yeah, it looks like they did. Let's see, we got the Mike Stanton. So it's in a PSA 9 for about $20. see, what other ones, what other baseball? Let's see, top attack. Let me put baseball. Let's see, yeah, Mike Stanton, Buster Posey. Let's see, Giancarlo, Mike Stanton. What? What are those on there? Oh, they did have redemption cards back in the day. That's pretty cool for Mike Stanton. So it looks like most of the ones that were sent in for grading were, were redemption code cards. Alex Rodriguez. We had an Alex Rodriguez in here, didn't we? Let's see. Let's see what's the most expensive. Oh, the Derek Jeter gold foil. How about the Ripken? So, Topps Attack Ken Griffey Jr. PSA 10 Gem Mint Greatest Ever Mariners Pop. Only one population in a 10. A PSA 10 for Ken Griffey Jr. $499 or best offer. So that's not necessarily what it's going to sell for. Gem Mint 10 Pristine Ken Griffey Jr. $199. The Nolan Ryan Rainbow Foil card, gold foil. I don't know if that's the gold foil. It's probably a different one. It must be even a shorter print one. There you go. That one there. $249 starting bid for some of those. So yeah, in answer to the question, I guess. Okay, Manny won't make it, but Greinke probably will make it. Oh, I see the soccer version of this at Walmart all the time too. Oh, probably because for kids, you know, soccer's a big thing in the kid realm. So that is pretty cool. I like those. Those are different. I don't think I would want to go collect the whole thing, but I do like the sharp design of the photography on there. You'd have to see these in person, because it's kind of like the card itself is not glossy, but the numbers, the logo, the name, and the player are like glossy on the cards. And of course, all the backs of the cards are all the same way. Play Topps Attack online at topstown.com. How would you play online? Interesting. That's for sure. So here, we'll put that there. What do we got? We got 11 thumbs up. It's not looking too promising for a blaster box today, but that's okay. Put those there. Here's what I want to do on these for now. Is match these up. Manny Ramirez, the base, and the foil version. So I don't need to show the backs of those. Then the Joe Mauers, front and back. So that's the Joe Mauer. Then we got the Nolan Ryan. I'll do them front and back for now. Probably when I file them away, I'll separate them. There we go. Nolan Ryan. Then my second favorite PC, Cal Ripken Jr. So I did get him. Down the road, I'll hopefully find a, who knows, I might even look. I'll have to look and see if I have a Ken Griffey Jr., at least one of them, if not the fall versions or something. But the fall version does look pretty cool. Nice and shiny. And the way it kind of pops when you turn it with the light the right way. It almost looks like it's lit up. So boom. 2 legends and 2 superstars. And some star players, I guess you'd call them, if they're not superstars. So now we're going to get into trivia time. It's trivia time. Famous firsts. You can see our total there. Famous firsts. Okay. So, code numbers on front or back. No, these, I don't know when they did the code numbers, but the code numbers didn't go on the back. Like here's the Cal Ripken Jr. They show on the pictures online. I didn't think to check what year it was. But even the numbering on both Cal Ripkens is different. So you can get variations of the cards that have different, like a fastball is a 93. A changeup is a 97. Specialty, a 92. Then a 91, 95, and an 89 for the different ones. But yeah, there's no redemption codes on here. That must be something, or it could have been the codes that you used to play the online game or something. So you have the redemption code for the cards when they probably implemented that in the whole process, I guess. Maurer, Beltre, and Utley go on the ballot next year. Oh, okay. They're eligible for next year on the ballot. I know Ichiro will be on 2025's ballot. So I think 2020 next year, I think they'll be submitting Ichiro for induction for 2025. So there we go. Put those there for now. But our famous firsts. Our famous firsts. So let me get my time clock ready here. My built-in system time clock. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so for famous firsts, name the first black pitcher in American in the major league. Name the first black pitcher in the major leagues to hurl a no-hitter. Was it A, Bob Gibson, B, Earl Wilson, C, Don Newcomb, or D, Sam Jones? Wait until I start the timer to chime in, okay? No guesses will be eligible until after you see it come in the chat. No guessing yet, Dragon Fan Tim? Name the first black pitcher in the major leagues to hurl a no-hitter. Bob Gibson, B. Earl Wilson, C. Don Newcomb, or D. Sam Jones. Go ahead and start. See who comes up with the correct answer first. No idea. That's okay. All right. Because won't let me cut and paste. Bernie H got it correct first with the letter D. Congratulations there, Bernie H. You got 2 free entries for Bernie H. So you have now 4 free entries today so far. Okay. And I think today is definitely going to be a shorter stream, but that's okay. I kind of anticipated it might be. We got 12 thumbs up. I don't think you want to hang out with me until we get 20 thumbs up. Thanks, Big Ray. Congrats, Bernie. Alright. So, but that got my content in that I definitely wanted to get done. We will be doing our Hall of Fame Friday tomorrow for the next Hall of Famer on the G list, which is Charles or Chuck Gehringer. It says second baseman with Detroit, American League from 1925 through 1941, and coach in 1942. Compiled lifetime batting average of .321 and 2,323 games. Collected 2,839 hits. Named most valuable player in American League in 1937. Batted .321 in World Series competition and had a .500 average for 6 All-Star games. So he was a pretty good player back in the day, and we'll learn all about him tomorrow. Along with a couple baseball cards I've got lurking in the background here for Gehringer. So until then, that's about all I've got. We're going to get ready in just a minute here for the 2-minute end of stream. Okay. So as soon as I place that in there, we'll see who's able and willing to chat and say that you're here when I hit start the timer. Be just a few seconds here. As soon as my computer says 2:58, I'll hit that. I'll hit the 2-minute warning button right now. So as soon as you plug in there that you're here, I'll check you off here. Bernie H gets 3 more. So it's 5, 6, 7. Chuck Dupree's here. Chuck Dupree gets 2. He wasn't here earlier. Big Ray's present. Present. Big Ray. Big Ray gets 2. Okay. So we'll go until 3 o'clock and then I'll do my sign off. for whoever's in the stream, I'll say goodbye to y'all. Alright? So we've got about another minute. If you haven't said present already, I was a couple minutes late at the beginning. Yeah, I know, Chuck. Dragon Fan Tim is in the house. He gets 2 more entries. Oh, no, he gets 3 entries for being here during the 2-minute warning. I might be here. This is a here bot. A here bot. Okay, a bot that says here, huh? Alright. Less than a minute to go. My computer says 2:59. At 3 o'clock we'll end it, and I'll say goodbye to everybody that's still in the stream, according to my computer, instead of going scrolling all the way back. That means we got everybody. So we've got Big E Hurt gets 2 entries today. Big Ray gets 2 entries today. Bernie H gets 7 entries today for getting the trivia and his early bird and end of stream. Chuck Dupree gets 2. Cops gets 2. Dragon Fan Tim gets 5. And God is Great gets 2. So, yep, Bernie H., you have a great and wonderful evening. One of these days, I want to kind of give you a holler and scream on Messenger if you've got time to talk. Just let me know, maybe when it's more convenient for you. Okay? Just want to chit-chat a little bit on Messenger if you want. Like to have a chance to do that with you if you have time. Don't want to be a pest, don't want to be a bother. If you just want to keep interacting the way we are through emails and chatting and the YouTube channel, that's fine. So other than that, Bernie H., like he says, have a great evening, Donald, and anytime after 2 p.m. Is that your time or my time? I kind of know about where you are. Are you in the central time zone? I think if you're in the central, it's the east, central, mountain, and Pacific. There's 4 time zones. I know if you're on the eastern, it's... Oh, that's right. Ethan's shop opens at 10 a.m. Eastern. Not sure if he is going to stream. Yeah, I know. I was kind of curious if he was. I was going to try and pop on tomorrow. If it's 10 a.m. Eastern, that puts it at 7 a.m. my time, and I can pop on first thing when I wake up in the morning. Have to try and find that out. So other than that, let me, I don't know if I can do it from here. Yeah. Okay, there you go. So it looks like Dragon Fan Tim is here, Bernie H. is here, Big Ray's Ball Cards, Chuck Dupree Sports Cards, and Lockin99. You all have a great and wonderful day. This was another fun one. Tomorrow we'll have some fun stuff to do on Friday, the last day of this week. And then the giveaway will be next Monday on the 28th of, or Tuesday on the 28th of February. That'll be our next giveaway. So you'll have chances to get entries tomorrow, tomorrow, and next Tuesday. Okay? So until then, you all take care. It's been fun. This has been Throwback Thursday with 2010 Topps Attack Card Game 10 Trivia. And if we had 20 likes, which we don't, we only had 12. You all have a great day, and as David says at the end of all his streams, it's not just words, but be blessed. You all take care and have a great and wonderful day. And those, if they can tomorrow, and if Ethan's going to live stream, Right, so we're good now because it's like 6 p.m. there. Well, no, I don't know what time it is. What's your time zone, Bernie? I'm trying to think. Trying to think where you're at. I'll be able to figure it out. I can figure out your time zone. So until then, you all take care. Again, Ethan's Cards and More is going to be live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Okay, so you're on the Eastern time zone. Got you, Bernie. All right. So you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed night, and we will be seeing you around the channels. Bye for now.